Okay, first and foremost, congratulations to Michigan. Personally, you play in this league and deal with all the things that everybody deals with, especially with them. I would have hoped they would have been in the tournament before this. Hopefully there's no doubt about that. They're an excellent team. They've been all year. They've dealt with adversity with injuries. And when you're in this league and you go night in and night out, you gain an incredible appreciation for your opponent. And you just hope that it's seen nationally, because when you see it directly like we do, and we knew we were going to have to play a really good game. And unfortunately for us, we didn't play as complete a game. We weren't as fast in the first half as we were in the second half, and that's not how we play. We did a better job in the second half, even though we didn't shoot it. And looking at the statistics, we didn't shoot it well enough comparatively to the way we usually do. But we played faster. I thought we did. They're a hard preparation, and the reason is because they can do so many different things off of the ball screen. And I thought our guys did a tremendous job throughout the game of having to adjust ball screen defense. And we were doing numerous things because they create a lot of problems with that, not only because of the way they shoot it and skip the ball, but because of the way they can find the roll. But really, at the end of the day, when you don't play great during the game, it over-magnifies the possessions at the end of the game. And it's been a long time since we've come off the corners to give up a shot. And the shot that Robinson hit, that's not how we defend. We don't leave the corners. We control the ball. We step up and stick. We stay attached. We don't stay in a denial, but we stay very close to the shooters. There was no need to come off Robinson in the corner, and we gave Chapman too much room at the end. And we knew Chapman, he hasn't played a lot, but we knew he's capable of making threes. And he had too open of a look, and it was his moment to hit it. But the Robinson three is the one that hurt us, because we just weren't as good in coverage. And we wouldn't have won this championship if we weren't pretty good in our defensive coverages. And like I said, unfortunately, when you're not as great during the game, it over-magnifies the very end. But I thought we battled extremely hard and well. We weren't always efficient, but we played with great purpose. And we wouldn't be in the position of being the champion without these two and their teammates. And what we've got to do is we've got to look at this film, see where we can make our corrections, continue to make our team better. We had a great week of preparation, a great week of preparing it to make ourselves better. And it just didn't culminate in a win today. But we'll get ourselves better, and we'll look forward to seeing what happens Sunday night and get ready to go again.
Questions for Yogi and Troy? Raise your hand. We'll get it back to you right down here in front.
Yogi, can you speak to the dynamic of playing a desperate team? Can you feel that out there? I mean, they really had to win this game to get to the NCAA tournament. You guys had already won a championship. Is there something to that? Can you feel that on the court?
Yeah, well, they were basically in the same situation as we were last year, with us having to get as many wins as we could to get into the NCAA tournament. So, we knew how they wanted to go out there and play desperate, play hard, play physical. We could feel it out there, and they just outplayed us today.
Other questions for the student athletes? Anybody? Way in the back.
Players, how tough, you had the game in your hands closing seconds. I know you don't want to hear that, but how tough was that to see those threes back-to-back going like that?
Troy, would you take that one, please?
I mean, it's rough. It's not our coverage. It's not how we defend. It's not how we practice. We don't practice on coming off shooters in the corner and all. But I mean, it's tough. Like Coach said, that Chapman three hurt, but it was more Robinson's three that hurt us even more.
Yogi, you want to add anything?
No, that's what Troy said.
Anything else? Okay, fellas, thank you very much. You may return to the locker room. Take questions for Coach Crean, starting right down here in front.
Tom, same question that I had for Yogi. Just when you get a desperate team in one of these games, the dynamic in a conference tournament is interesting. Can you speak to that and what it's like to play them?
I didn't sense that. I mean, I think they're a good team. I thought we played extremely hard. I'm not sure desperation makes the ball go in. I think you got a good shooter that was wide open at the end of the game because we came off the coverage, and he's a good shooter. And that's one of the keys in this. If there's three keys to play in Michigan, it's don't come off the corners. And we hadn't really all game. until that very end. But they're good. I mean, they've had a very good year, and in the sense of they're in a hard league, like we all are. So we just, we had some turnovers that were costly. We didn't. What we'll look back at is this: we didn't get the ball in the post. Well, we got the ball in the post. We didn't go quick enough in the post. All right, like we're sitting there waiting, and then we had a couple of turnovers. Just turn and go. I mean, that was a big part of our plan there. I wish I'd have got Max on the perimeter more. He's such a better shooter now, and I wish I'd have put him out there a little bit more on the perimeter and create the space. Probably that'll be something that we'll look back out on the film. But we just need to execute our passing better. We need to get better with our quicker ball movement. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know how they felt. I mean, they were excited to play. I know our guys were excited to play. And I'd feel a lot worse if our team didn't play really, really hard and compete. And they did. So that's kind of how I see it. Michigan's a good team. I mean, they've won a lot of games this year. They got a lot of firepower. They don't put a guy out on the court that can't make shots. And so all the credit goes to them, they deservedly so. Hope they do real well when they get to the tournament.
Other questions out in the aisle, the mic?
Tom, I don't know if you got a chance to ask Max, but do you know why he tripped there? Was it over a player's foot? Was it a slick spot or anything like that?
No, I don't know, and I haven't had a chance to talk about that. I just wanted to make sure once the game was over, we were all good and on the same page, and do all of this, and then get ourselves ready to learn from it. But I haven't had a chance to ask, no.